I like how military people operate. Say, I've come to move you.
Welcome to Pastor's Hub. In this video, Pastor Paul Enenche has finally reacted to the incident that happened between a Nigerian officer and the Minister of Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, talking about the ex-governor of Rivers State, Wike. I want us to dive into this video. Let us hear how Pastor Paul Enenche tactically delved into the matter, and it was a hilarious moment at Dunamis Church as Pastor Paul Enenche was teaching about power. Now, as a child of God, we need power. That is the emphasis here. We need power to make things happen. We need spiritual power to move things. We all need this power. You don't need to be a pastor to engage in this kind of ministry. Bible says, for I have given unto you power. Jesus was speaking. I give unto you power to tread upon serpent and scorpion and to overcome all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you. I want us to dive into this video. Let us discover this teaching that is coming from Pastor Paul Enenche. Don't forget, you can join us in this conversation. Send your comments using the comment section, and please subscribe to this channel if you are new here. God bless you, and I will see you next time.
Move or I move you. You may be begging, normal people may be begging people, but not when a real military person arrives that is fully trained and fully loaded. Why are you people laughing? It looks like there's something you are laughing about. Allah. We trust the Lord that this nation will work and come to the days when things are things, and it will work. And we are not very far from those days where things will work as they should work. If you are saying amen, say loud amen. If you are saying amen, say loud amen. When you are bankrupt of power, you look helplessly, while loved ones suffer hopelessly. Did you hear what I just said? When you are bankrupt of power, you just watch helplessly as loved ones suffer hopelessly. The power of God makes you a sort of a hope, the sort of an answer to your family, answer for loved ones, answer for your generation. And every time I remember this, I remember 500 level medical school. My classmate in 500 level I went to his room and he was bowed over, writhing in pain. And I said to him, what's going on? He says, ulcer. Peptic ulcer, you are taking all the anti-ulcer drugs, they were not working. Maybe what was left now was a vagotomy surgery. He was writhing down in pain. Can't forget him, I can't forget his name. I laid hands on him and I commanded that devil to check out. Anointed him with a bottle with oil. Say, if any sick among you, call the elders of the church. Having anointed him, he jumped up. He's gone. Really? Yes. Pain died on the spot. From that year till 6 years till housemanship till youth service till everything, it disappeared for as long as I knew. I came and I saw the devil afflicting him. Conquer that devil. You need power, not just for yourself, but for the sake of the rescue of loved ones. You don't have to be a pastor. I wasn't a pastor then. One of our children had fever. My wife had done everything she could, administered all that she could. And the child was not bettered. And she was fretting and agitated. Almost sleepless. I went and carried the baby from her. And I said, you go and sleep, go and rest. I'm sure there are men who will do that, right? and not tell the baby to go and meet your mother. I carried the baby, I placed that baby on my chest, and the baby could fit into my chest. And I left her to go and rest. I was with the baby for 3 hours. It was fire against fever. Hey! Hey! You see, I'm not telling you theory. I'm not telling you theory. The best communication of principles is examples. By the time 3 hours expired, mother, take your baby. The fire swallowed the fever. It licked up the fever. Handed her over. We need power for the rescue of loved ones. I told you the story of my cousin, my senior sister's son. I was 8 hours, 8 days. It was in January fasting. And I was on day number 8. Day number 8 was without food completely, only water. That day, that particular year, and many years, and I will not tell how many years. Right? And here was I. And this boy, a banker, went into the bathroom in the morning, and nobody heard of him anymore until the evening. They were looking for him. He was not at work. He was not anywhere. They came to his bathroom, opened the door only to see him in the bathtub since morning. Literally gone. Pulse, either faint or not, whatever. Literally gone. They called his name. Nothing. They hit him, nothing. They rushed him to the hospital. My brother was already there. I arrived. Trepidatious, feeble a bit. Where is he? They showed me where he was. I tapped him, nothing. I placed sternal pressure, maximum pressure on the sternum to confirm if he will feel anything, nothing. So Glasgow coma scale is 0 or something. That is, if he was alive, he was in the depth of coma. That is, if you cut him with knife, he wouldn't know. I looked, I said, what is this? Richard, answer me. He says, sir. I said, pray this prayer with me. He prayed the prayer with me, surrendering his life, asking for forgiveness of sins and so on. And then slumped back into unconsciousness. I was okay. I knew the deed was done. He had an arteriovenous malformation or something in the brain. The doctors, neurosurgeon opened the brain. Yes. Long story made short, came up alive. He's living till today. Living in the UK now with his family. This may be like 50 years ago. Nobody knows where that journey was going. Even for him to be found from the bathtub, he could have drowned already inside the bathtub water. For him to be found and pulled back from there alive. He was responsive to nothing until that shout of power arrived. And he was pulled. There are many people whose sustenance will be dependent on our move in power. I speak to somebody here today in the name that is above every name. Your family, your loved ones, your brother, your sister, they shall be rescued by the power of God.